Okay, America, Democrats or Republicans or Independents or those that are not even old enough to vote yet or don't vote or whatever the case may be. America, what do you think? Let's ask this question. Let me put this flag back in this little flag holder. It's not much of a flag, but it has a little flag holder that came with it. It's like a centerpiece, but we don't want to be disrespectful to our flag. Um, if it falls on the ground, it gets tattered or whatever you so they call. Like you can call the Boy Scouts days, you know where, or the American Legion, and they do a flag um, retirement ceremony, and it ends up with the flags being either burned. I think sometimes they even shred them now, because although we love it as a flag, it's beautiful. It's our symbol. It's still just material when you think about it as what it really is. What that item really is. It's made of material and it can be used for other things, repurposed or whatever. So to be still honor our flag, we can still honor our planet with some recycling. Uh, Roosevelt's still there. He never wrote me. Maybe we'll give him. Let's give him to the end of this month. So if you haven't heard from him, we'll do it a third time. Maybe the third time's the charm. We'll get rid of that Rosie doll. We'll rehome our Rosie doll. Don't forget to subscribe. But Americans. Now the Democrats are talking about doing an open convention, a brokeraged convention, and what that basically means is they're going to start their convention. It's the next month, right? They start a convention, and they will basically not have a candidate placed to be the nominee for their running in the election in November. So I guess what would happen, they meet in August. They'll say we don't have a candidate. I guess some people are going to, are some of the delegates just not going to vote for that person? And I don't know, because you have to have, I think it's a yes or a no. Biden yes, Biden no. I believe that's how it works. We've done it in the past. I can study that. You study that too, and you let me know down there exactly how that's going to work. But they call it a brokeraged convention. At first they said that someone would be assigned to take his place. Now, you would think that if he really wants to step down, he can say, hey, my name is Joe Biden. I just feel I'm not healthy enough. I'm not young enough. I'm not whatever enough. Maybe he has some problems at home. What if his wife was not well? What if his kid, well, his kid does have some problems. My kid's a drug addict. But what if he had a problem? He said, look, my name is Joe Biden, and I'm going to step down, and I would like I think the best candidate to replace me would be fill in the blank. Could he do that? I don't know. This is historic. This whole election cycle, people say, that's historic, like it's something good. Maybe it's something that's kind of, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, maybe it's in the middle, maybe it's just weird. This is a weird one. We've got a president who lost to another president who then is going to run against, the two are going to run against each other, and one of those two, they're both coming up will be former presidents eventually. I think if right now, if Biden was in his 8th year, we wouldn't be that concerned. I mean, if he's about to term out, we wouldn't be that concerned about a lot of the stuff that we are concerned about. Man, let's say I have a hole in my head. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't Sean. But at that angle, looks like there's a little gap right there. Looks like I have a hole going to my brain. Do I have a brain? If I only had a brain. But what do you think? Are you a Democrat? This mostly applies to the Democrats. Do you believe it's fair, it's right, it's whatever? Biden won the popular vote in the primary. He was he is the sitting president. He is the incumbent, and he won that. They're not really, I guess they're not really debating that. They said he got some extra help. Well, I'm sure he did. We all get extra help, I guess, to do a lot of things we do. If I'm going to be the top grill man at McDonald's, and there's another guy's a little bit better than me, but I'm more popular than he is, I become top grill man at McDonald's, circa 1979 or whatever. But I was just wondering, what do you think about that? I mean, he won, and if they're going to say you must step down, not would you like to step down? Can you step down? With Nixon, they told him you need to leave. I guess Nixon was not going to leave, and then the leaders of the Republican Party sat him down and said, look, if you don't step down, we're going to follow through with this, and we're going to impeach you, and we have the support to get you You know, and it'll be a blemish on the record. If Biden is removed, this will be a blemish on him. You know, I was in, you know, he's pretty old. I mean, he's 81, but I got 50 good years in, as if you consider those good years. I got 50 good years in, and then they kicked me out, kicked me to the curb. You're not going to have old Dick Joe Nixon, Biden Nixon. You're not going to have old Dick Nixon to kick around with Richard Nixon came up with, I guess. But what do you think? If you're a Democrat, this really applies to you. Democrats, mostly Democrats. Let's see. Americans, Democrats. Do they have a flag with a donkey? I think they do. Do you support this? Do you support them forcing Biden out in a vote, or is it kind of like a no confidence vote? Maybe, I don't know. What do you think about that? He wins the popular vote, and they're saying you got to go. Hey Joe, got to go. And a lot of people are saying, well, if he did better than the debate, he couldn't do. That's the best he can do, folks. He didn't have a bad night. That's the best. You saw the best Joe could do. There were no teleprompters. Even with teleprompters, he messes up. If he could have teleprompters and the answers would be typed into him real quick, and Trump could not have they put a blindfold on Trump and put a hood over his head or something, Trump would still win that debate, because even with the teleprompter, Biden would have lost. Biden did not have a bad night. Biden's had bad years. I've known since the 1990s he was in that frame of mind, that condition. Now, 7 months ago, I received phone calls because I'm a Democrat, registered Democrat. My mom's registered Democrat, and she got the same phone calls. Would we support removing Biden and replacing Biden with Michelle Obama? We were told that was just some kind of exploratory thing, that they were just kind of looking at it, trying to get a feel for the nation or whatever. It turns out that looks like that probably was something they were already planning. I'm sure they were raising funds at that point. So I think about 7 months ago, 8 months ago, they were already talking about. Then all of a sudden, Obama kind of turns on him, and Clooney and all these people kind of start turning on him last month or a month and a half ago. Where'd that come from? Why do we go from we love Joe, he's gonna win, Joe, to let's have him step down and find somebody else? Oh, what about that phone call 7 months ago about Michelle Obama? Conspiracy theorist? Just because you're a conspiracy theorist, it doesn't mean there's not a conspiracy. What they say, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. So everybody put your tinfoil on your head and turn on that TV, because here we go. Something's up. Don't forget to subscribe. What's that, Michelle? Oh, Michelle Obama says that she can grow a cauliflower this big in 2 days, all on her own with no help. And she says, please subscribe. Well, no, the cauliflower, that's a lie. But subscribing, she says she's honest on that one. Take care, everyone.